Hi, I have a quick review here for you guys, and it's on the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. I have it in brown. I also have it in black, and if you'd like to get my take on this, please keep on watching. Alright, so I purchased this eyeliner at the Dollar Tree, but I know it's available in lots of beauty supply stores, and generally it goes for $1 US, or if you are in Trinidad and Tobago, it's 10 TT dollars. Now this eyeliner, I thought maybe could have been like a dupe to the e.l.f., which I absolutely love. So I purchased both the black and the brown, and I opened the brown because I said, okay, I have my e.l.f. black, I do need to maybe have a brown eyeliner, so when I do like neutral eyes, I can just tone it down a little bit with brown eyeliner. So that's what I actually did with this look, and I have a review on the eyeshadows from this look. If you want a tutorial on this, let me know and I'll do it for you guys. So this is what the eyeliner looks like. You get 0.22 fluid ounces of product, and you can actually check the LA Colors website also for more information on it. It's just a regular liquid eyeliner, and I will show you what the applicator looks like. So it has a very fine tip, and this tip is much more tinier fine than the e.l.f., which is what intrigued me. So I said, oh wow, that is going to give me that nice thin line. And it is a brush applicator as against a felt tip, and I actually do have a preference now for brush tip. Now I'm shaking it, so definitely shake it before use. You find when you pull it out, there is a tug on it, and I don't know if that's to help clean it out, because you notice that it almost comes very clean out. And I'll show it to you again, reopening it, and the tip doesn't have a bunch of gunk, which I actually like. So you can get a very thin line, and this brown is super pigmented, and that's it there, and it dries pretty fast. Now I like it when you swipe, you do get an amazing thin line. However, you're gonna notice that when it dries, it starts to get a little splotchy and separated. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if we can go up close. Can you guys see it starting? When it's starting to dry, it sinks in and gets a little separated. So what happened to me is that I did it just like I would use my e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'm going about doing an eye concealer, touching up my lips, and I looked at my eyes and I'm seeing little patches in between, and in my mind I'm like, when I applied it, I did not see that. So I don't know if now that it's drying you guys can see. Yeah, so what you have to do now is to go it over again, and when you do go over, of course I don't have a super steady hand, you're gonna find that of course I'm getting thicker, which is what happened here. So it gets thicker, and you have to now wait for it to dry. So when I did this now, I had to put on a couple layers, not two, but like about 3 times, to make sure that when it did dry, it would sink in and not separate. So that is it's starting to dry already, but you're not seeing the separation. So in one swipe, which I could do with my e.l.f., I definitely can get it and it's out the door and go. However, with this I do have to build. Now I'm not going to open the black, just because I don't need it and I don't want it drying up and it being liquid liner. But I definitely would not, I'm not sure if I will repurchase. I really like my e.l.f. and I think the e.l.f. is much better than this one. Now this is totally dry, pretty much, like, yeah, it is dry. Oh, almost, I had a little smear there, but it did dry in maybe about a minute after layering. So I prefer this in terms of drying time. This is definitely amazing. Even if you have to double coat and triple coat with it, it dries really fast, much better than my e.l.f., which is my preference, my total preference. However, just because of the separation and all of that, I think I will more tend to go with the e.l.f., because once I put one coat on, I can, you know, do other things with my eyes looking down, as against, you know, getting it smeared. And I have not really had the issue of smearing, and I've completed a whole one of that e.l.f. I just can't take the doubling up, and I have to wait to see where I have, or just do a lot of layers. Maybe I should do a lot of layers. I don't know if I like that concept. I do have my preference right now definitely is on the e.l.f., And but I do think this is a great buy. If you can get this for the dollar, and you can't get access to the elf, you don't want to use their website, to just get one, or you don't have, like, say, a Target, I heard Walmart and Kmart sell the elf, and you can get this, then definitely go out and get it. It is definitely worth a buy. So that's just my review on taking it. If you have both, let me know how you feel about it, your preference on it. I would definitely give this a 4.5 out of 5, because I think it's really a great eyeliner. For the cost, it does the job, and I would recommend you getting this if you have that little patience to do one coat and then wait and see if it's going to splotch up, and not splotch up, separate, and then do another one. Then this is going to work amazing. So it's not a bad buy. Don't regret the buy. Would I repurchase? Maybe not, as long as I have my elf. I think that's where my preference will lie. But I love that this is such a dark brown, because the elf brown is lighter, and so I'll definitely be using this when I need a brown liner. So I hope this review was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next review, bye.